Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo. Last time we left off with this thing that is going to turn into an actual snow leopard habitat at some point, and that's what we're going to continue doing today, hopefully. I don't think we'll finish it within this episode because I'm still stuck terraforming. And I still have to figure out a way to get visitors actually up there. So that's gonna be fun. But for now we definitely have the habitat and we have the snow leopards. They're here. Two pretty snow leopards. And well, I think the rest of the park is okay for now. We've got our bison habitat that is definitely filled with way too many animals. Yep. Got this little space up front, which I think is getting pretty empty. But I'm putting all of the babies in here, right? As you can probably tell. Let me check if we have any baby antelopes here that I have to move over. Wait. Yes. Well, I do not want. Yeah, I want all of these. Golden baby animals moved over here. Also, sorry if you hear any background noise. My neighbor has apparently decided now is the best time to, do something. So yeah, sorry if you hear any of that. You shouldn't, but I never know with this microphone. So, go and get all of these baby animals up front into the kindergarten. I don't have one for the bisons because the bisons can't be over there because the habitat has too many plants, but gonna be cute. I definitely missed out on a couple. Knowing myself, especially since they're already having offspring again. Okay, Ziara, you're also going over there. Everyone goes into the front habitats. And I don't know how the reindeer are doing. Do we even still have reindeer? Yeah, no, they've all died out. Okay, so we're gonna get new reindeer in here. We can do that. Here's me trying to build, but instead I have to rehab it, get new reindeer. Did I sell my old reindeer? Okay. Hello? Trading post, I'm trying to... Thank you. So with these, I'm gonna... he has great stuff. I'm gonna put him up so someone wants to buy. Tazia, you have low longevity. I don't really want animals with low longevity, I gotta be honest. Because that's like annoying in the long run. If you actually try to breed them properly. It's just annoying. These are good. Emily's immunity, but immunity doesn't really matter. That's like the one gene where I'm like, oh, I don't care. Right, so why are all of you here? Are these like the females that I pulled out? I assume so. So I'm gonna get all of them back in. This is just me being my usual confused self, don't worry. And then we'll need a male. It's, yeah. Don't have one. Because they are all pretty young, so. No apple or... Someone can have apple. Not that I don't like you, it's just your stats attack. Sorry. Marty? Marty, are you my male? The alpha male here. Yeah, but he's pretty old already. Yeah, he's like... So I'm gonna buy a male reindeer as well. Reindeer? Reindeer? There we go. No one's selling any decent male reindeers. Okay, sure. Wait, is no one selling reindeer here? Because I am connected to the internet. It might not seem that way, but I am connected to it. It's just that no one is selling anything. I'm gonna release Marty to the wild. It's not a lot of money, but it means that I can instantly move in the other guy. AKA, oh, please stop. Yeah, this is gonna happen a lot now. Rarity is gonna mature. Rarity has okay-ish stats. Once again, like the low immunity is an albino thing that I can live with. But once they start having like low fertility, I'm just like, nope, nope, not in my zoo. So why is this? Don't kill the screens, people. You should be happy. Right, yeah. Snow leopards get stressed pretty easily. And since they are one of the more popular animals right now, I presume that might be a bit of an issue, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Yeah, they also don't have any shelter, so that's... Right, so whatever. I'm gonna do the snow leopard habitat now, because I do want to get something done today. First things first. A little bit of a cave here for them to hide in. I do want them to have like a shelter. They're also gonna have a shelter that is outside, I think, but I definitely want them to have a just, you know, an option to go indoors, essentially. Gotta make sure that this isn't too wide, but that since, you know, we do have this whole thing here, would not be an issue at all. Making sure that there is still a wall here, right? And then I go in with this flip into surface thing. Diggy diggy dig. And then smoothen everything out a bit. And obviously going with the terrain paint that we've been using, which is, I believe, rock. We apply some snow. I don't know if we can put snow in there. That'd be weird. I'm just gonna go smooth rock with this. There we go. I know it's not pretty, but it does give them a shelter, hopefully. Too much long grass. Where is the... Oh, is it on top of the... Am I blind? I can't really spot any of the long grass that there's so... What happened here? Why is there grass now? Oh, is it like the snow? Oh, there's a hole. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Sorry, but there's not supposed to be a holes anywhere around here. Smooth it out. And then... painting. Then snow. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna do that sort of... That's okay. I'm not even sure if they can access the upper area though. They can. See, that's pretty cool. It says that they can get out. I honestly doubt it. Like, I don't think that they can. I really don't think. And we've got all of our reindeers in here now. Yep, cool. And I'm gonna once again try to move all the babies over there. This is going to be the habitat of all the baby animals. And just make sure that no one ages up. Ooh, has matured, so great center. Just making sure that no one, you know, gets pregnant by accident. So let's get started with you guys. Now, snow leopards can't really take a lot of foliage. Makes sense. It's like Asian tiger, you don't have a lot of foliage to pick from anyways. Like a lot of like tree foliage, right? Like we have these. And since this space is pretty big, we can definitely use a couple trees. Also, these guys really like climbing, so I'm going to give them opportunities to climb. What is this? Wait, where's the rock? Why is there no rock? Yeah, go ahead and die. I'm sorry, but you're old. It's always weird when you get notifications like, what do you want me to do? Or like, oh no, how dare you die? An old animal's gonna die. I feel like, you know, like you have to sort of do something here that's like different heights and different sizes, and then you just have 3 trees to choose from. And I don't just want to smash the 3 trees together repeatedly. So I'm gonna try and do something. But I said a little, so don't expect much, please. These are the sort of habitats that, as much as I like them, I dread building them. Because you are so restricted in the amount of foliage that you can have. Because of the whole, oh yeah, like we don't like a lot of trees thing. Which, don't get me wrong, it makes sense. It just means that whenever you do place any sort of foliage, it's gonna look like it's very lonely. Like here right now, yeah. I have this foliage on the bottom. I'm not gonna do a lot up top. Up top, I'm gonna do more like stones. And if I do any foliage, it's gonna be like some trees. But, and I only place these because they make really, really good like climbing spots. And these animals can climb. But like giving them the opportunity to climb is definitely important. But these all count as foliage, right? So if I do too much of this, it's gonna actually fill up their bar of how much foliage they're okay with. Which I do not like. Because it went green stuff, right? And I want to be unable to plant green stuff because I use too many like small trees. But I'm gonna have like a little bit of a forest over here that hopefully should be fine. Yeah, but see how we're already like towards the max and I haven't even done any foliage yet? That's sort of the... Let me actually pause the game for this. Otherwise I'm gonna freak again. Because there's so many things going on. It's like my main issue with large zoos and why I usually just swarm around in like build mode. So much going on. Right, so I'm trying to use some of these berry bushes to get some foliage going. To make the place look a little greener in some areas. Primarily the areas that are already green due to trees. And then we'll also be working with some rocks to just give the area more texture. Because it doesn't have a lot of that right now, as you can probably tell. There's not a lot of just very, very flat, and we don't really want that. We want our hills, because this is supposed to have hills. Can I... Yeah, like I do want some foliage up here. Like I'm definitely gonna grow berry bushes up here. Because I'm not gonna have anything else up here. So like, I can't even have crowberry bushes. It's gonna look terribly bland and boring. I'm always a little disappointed by the fact that there's no such thing as like, you know, like pretend plants, like fake plants. That you could use for these sort of things, because if it's not a real plant, the animal wouldn't mind as much. But I suppose they do. I mean, it's like largely because they're trying to recreate the foliage in their natural habitat, which is okay and makes sense. And oopsie, that happens to have like an area that doesn't have a lot of foliage. It's cool. I just always struggle with building it because of these reasons. Because of these reasons. Because I like having a lot of plants, and I like having a lot of foliage, and a lot of everything, and a lot of trees, and a lot of flowers, and then the game's like, no. Which you can totally bypass by playing sandbox. If, you know, like, if you just want to do whatever you want to, sandbox is an option. I'm not hating on this, just, yeah. The reason why certain animals do not often exist in my zoos, because I'm like, no, this is going to restrict my plant session at this point. I mean, literally all I do is start a game and place plants. Surely that's not how you're supposed to play a zoo game, is it? It should be garden simulator. Planet Garden Simulator, that's how I'm gonna name it. Oopsie, I don't, thank you. No. But yeah, I'm gonna be utilizing this to the max. Until this thing turns red, I'm going to be placing plants. And nothing and no one is going to be able to stop me. Because I do want the area to have some green. Right, and like... maybe some more crowberry bushes. everywhere just to make the whole place look a little more... I mean, I don't know if livable is the right word, since the area that these kind of animals live in isn't exactly what humans would consider livable, but, you know, pretty. The word we're going for is pretty. It doesn't have to be livable, it just has to be pretty. Who cares if you can live with it as long as it looks good? Can I, like... No, that's not. But it fits, exactly, so I'm gonna do it. I know that it doesn't make sense, but it fits. And if it fits, it fits. Just trying to give the whole, since this place is going to be a lot of rocks and a lot of stone. I'm not done yet, there's going to be more, but that's pretty much what this place is going to be. I always like having some, oops, some like greenery in there to lighten the whole thing up and give it a little more of a pretty area and a little less of a just a heap of stones vibe, because while it is sort of a heap of stone, that's supposed to be just a heap of stone. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the plants we can have. So now we're gonna do the stones. Am I using tiger rocks? No, these are tundra rocks. Continent biome. Tundra. So next we're gonna get started with rocks. This is gonna be a pain. This is one of the reasons why I hate doing these sort of habitats. Because you can probably tell, because there's so much like rocks already, you have to use a lot of rock, like so much rock walling, right? You have to use these rock bits to give it more more shape and more style, which is cool. It takes a lot of work and a lot of time, and I'm too incompetent for it. I'll just be like, oh yeah, rock, haha. But placing them, like actually usefully placing them, is like, wait, how does this go? I'm not good at it at all. So that's why I usually try to avoid habitats that are heavy in rocks. I mean, I'm currently building this one, so that's an exception, I guess, but it's just because snow leopards are so great. Yeah. I'm making a special snow leopard exception I wouldn't normally make. Oh, nope. Went around. But yeah, like, I'm gonna do a lot of these sort of things, right? We have like a border wall almost. And then they can just climb up there. And there's like another little bit of stones here. They're gonna have a lot of movement space for sure, because this is all stuff they can jump on and play on and all that. It's also pretty cool. I just don't like the fact that this is the amount of foliage we get. Well, I decided to do this habitat. It's my own fault. Could definitely sort of do 4 plants, right? Or just use, you know, go with like a very modern build that enables you to use all sort of decoration items instead of plants. But since I'm going with this more natural vibes thing, I can't really do that. I sort of have to keep using rocks and stones. Rocks and stones, yes. Yes, brain. Rocks and stones, because there's such a huge difference. I'll do some in the wall. Yes. Yes, we're also going to frame the water with stones, but you guys already know me. You know that I'm going to do that. But for now, I just want to get some basic, like, ideas set up here for everything. Because, as you can tell by the video length, we are going to be doing this again in the next episode. Just maybe less rocks and more rocks. Less plants and more rocks. But yeah, we're definitely not done with this habitat yet. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that because the entrance is right here. No, but... Oh. Yeah, that should work. Just want the place to look a little less flat. Just, it is so very flat. Even though it's not, like... It's a really, really steep, hilly area, but... it feels so flat. Because it's just one ground texture, right? This is why I'm sort of trying to meddle in with all of the rocks and everything. Which doesn't always work out quite the way I want. But that's okay. Aren't always perfect. And we learn from that, and then we get better or worse. Depending on how we learn. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some more rock work for now, and then I'm actually gonna, you know, send you back into your own other videos wherever you're watching. The end of this episode, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I always find it hard to do. Where do the rocks go? Where would the rock be realistic? Is it too much rock? Is it not enough rock? Do I need more rock? Do I need darker rock? Do I need lighter rock? Do I need tinier rock? Is the rock at the right angle? What am I even doing? That's like my brain whenever I try to do this, right? I want to do more here because this is obviously unfinished. Yeah? I suppose if you look at it from like this angle, it's fine. Or like that. Okay. Very, very obviously a habitat. It looks like a habitat. There's a snow leopard on it. They have a cave. That's about it. However, let me actually install the feeder in that. So that we can actually keep this habitat as a habitat for now. Wait. No leopard. But yeah, they can climb. I don't know if they need climbing. If they do, I mean, they have it now. Oops, that I don't like that. I'm gonna put the tray here. Cardboard. Sure. What sentence? Here. A block of ice. It's a nice toy. Gift box. Yeah. I find it so funny that the piñata is like a piñata of a zebra. However you want to pronounce that. Which does not make sense for these animals. I mean, why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I gotta take a screenshot. You're gonna hate me for this, but... NVIDIA Ansel had an update and now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make the picture work. Sorry about it. Okay, sorry, I just had to take a screenshot of these cuties mating. You're gonna get pregnant? Oh, is she gonna get pregnant? Can I have a snow leopard baby? Yes! Oh my god, we're gonna have a baby snow leopard. I think... Wikipedia? I think they only have one offspring. 1 to 3. Cool. Right, we're gonna have baby snow leopards. Yay! Anyways. Oh, look at that. Look, I'm just gonna take a screenshot like this. You guys are gonna hate me, but I think this is a great... But yeah. I'm gonna do that after the video. Anyways. I'm gone for a second. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching as always. I hope you liked the episode and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye.